Hey guys, welcome back. Right, today I'm hoping to actually have a bit of company at some point in game. Hopefully, that's the good news. We just have to wait and see whether or not that will eventuate. Now for the bad news. I unfortunately got DayZ killed off stream last night. If you remember, we found a tent, and well, we stole the tent. We stole it off someone. I said off stream I was gonna find a location and all that. Anyway, so what happened is, I'm getting wet. What happened is this. I found a location for the tent. I put the tent down. The tent is now down, and a lot of the gear I was carrying around with me is stored in the tent. Now, I did that at around 10, 11 or 12 o'clock last night. Basically, a friend who I'm hoping to meet up with today came online, and I decided I would travel to wherever he was and meet up with him. Now, it took me probably about an hour. It's nearly an hour and a half to actually get to where he was. And I'm absolutely freezing. And by the time, then I got to him. So by the time I got to him, it just turned dark. Alright, Chris, good. Alright, so there's one person that will be on. He'll be on around 6. Alright, mate. That'll be cool. I'm hoping that Chris K will be joining us as well. That's going to get a bit confusing. I'll have to call you Thunderpoo and Chris. But, yeah, so I met up with Chris K. And if you remember from yesterday's stream, I had a gun with a flashlight attachment. So I was using that to show the way. I'm wondering if I should risk it. I really want to go across to that island, and I'm wondering if I should risk it. But I'm really cold already, and my health is going down. So yeah, so I met up with Chris K, and I took the gun out with the flashlight that was attached to it, and I used that as our light source. And we were walking to a small town, and I had the gun out, and I decided to switch the light off, the torch off on the gun. Now, to aim with that gun, you've got to be in this position to shine the torch. If you let it go, you can't see, so you have to be like this. To switch the torch off, you have to come into this position and then press R2 to switch it off. Okay. I, however, forgot to go from this position before pressing R2. I pressed R2, a shot went off just outside of a small village in pitch black weather, and every single zombie in the village heard it and attacked us and killed me first. There was just too many of them and I couldn't see. It was pitch black. Chris made a run for it, and he ended up dying as well. So I accidentally killed us both approximately 2 minutes after meeting up with him. I spent an hour to an hour and a half getting to him, and then 2 minutes later I got us both killed. And the really sad thing is, it was the first time ever that he'd actually died, and it was all my fault. So yeah, it's a shame it wasn't on stream, because it was hilarious. I felt so bad, but Chris laughed it off, so which is good. It was awful, man. I felt so bad. I mean, really bad. I mean, we carried on anyway. We managed to meet up again, and we travelled down the southern coast to this point here, and this is where we logged off. And hopefully, if he gets on, this will be where he logs back in, and we can continue our journey. This is like where we are. If I can show you, we've come right down the bottom now, so we're actually down here, Kimenka. So that's where we are. Now, this is not the character I was playing with Chris. This is a different character on a different account. This is my main account. So I have a couple of accounts going. I have an account that I play with Charlie. I have another account that I use as a runner. Like just to run if I need to deliver something. I've got that account. That account is currently sitting in my... Oh no, he's not sitting in my tent. He's near my tent. So I've got 4 accounts in total. 4 accounts all running, all with just sort of like various duties. Right, yeah, it took me an hour and a half to get this character here today. I did it off stream. Oh shit! I did it again! Fucking what was I doing with the gun out? Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna have every zombie in the place. This is why I should never own a gun. What the fuck? What happened to my canteen? I had a canteen. What happened to my canteen? On the way here, I found a canteen, and I seem to have dropped it somewhere. Oh, that is just great, that is. I've lost a canteen. It was a proper canteen as well. It wasn't, and I've lost it. It was at that. That's pretty much what happened last night, but it was pitch black and. Got us killed. I don't know. Was I at the well? Did I have my canteen when I was at the well? God, Grandma, give up. I had a can in my hand. I face planted it with I beat its head in with a can. I'm hoping I did drop it at the well, but I've got a sneaking suspicion I may have dropped it when I last used it. Which was not at the well. Got no chance of finding it. God damn it. Maybe we'll get another one. See how easy it is to drop something? I mean, I dropped the knife in and didn't even realise I'd done that. I don't even have a plastic bottle and it's getting dark. There's only 5 other players on this server. And I heard a gunshot earlier. An hour and a half of darkness. Crowbar. Getting cold again. Cold and wet. Really want to do up a car and hope that they're not bugged. I've heard that they're bugged. See what I mean? I dropped the bloody flashlight again. This car has one spark plug and 2 wheels. What does it say? No. And I think it doesn't have infinite. The battery does drain. It doesn't look as bright as it was, so maybe it's draining already. Well, I say already, but I have been using it quite a bit, so yeah, I think the battery is getting low on it. Struggling with the doors today. So I was up till 4:30 this morning playing this. I've only had 3 hours sleep. Chris is probably still in bed. I got woken up by Charlie, as typical, at 8 o'clock. When you get on, Chris, it may take a while for you to actually locate where we are, because you could, depending on where you spawn, and I don't think there is a player spawn near where we are at the moment. I wish it would stop raining. No, you usually spawn on a beach. Usually wake up on a beach. And the beach is either on the east coast, could be anywhere along the east coast, or part of the south coast, not the whole south coast. I believe the I don't think this can show me, but I believe you can spawn anywhere from around this lighthouse here all the way up to this lighthouse here. So all along there, that coast, around here, and about there, I believe. I don't think you can spawn along here. I'm not sure. If I had my phone, I could probably tell you, because it shows. Just bear with me, and I'll be back in a second. Oh. Oh. Sorry about that. I bloody decided to get myself a cup of coffee as well. Yeah, from Cherno to the lighthouse, which is, I think, was pretty much what I said, but oh, no, or a bit more. All right, I don't think I've ever spawned in Cherno. But yeah, you basically, they're the points you can spawn at. Has anything happened? I wonder. I doubt it. Just there's only like four others on the server at the moment. Torch seemed a bit brighter. No. YouTube chat is no. Yeah, all the chat is still going to the Discord channel. I thought I'd set it up to go into the YouTube channel on my Discord channel, but it's still going to the general, which is a bit disappointing. Not much I could. Duct tape. Wabbit season. Hi, Chris. I told everyone how I didn't murder you. I may have been responsible for your death. I may be guilty of, like, manslaughter, but not murder. It wasn't murder. It was, if anything, it was negligence. Death by negligence. It's as you can see, Chris K, it's wet and dark on the server. Keep getting wet. Back on my main character, not the character we were playing with last night, Chris. So, unfortunately, I am at the same location though. I travelled to meet up with you if you came online, but which means that I don't have the better guns that we managed to get last night. But whatever. I'm here. I'm just waiting for the sun to come up. I've been trying to go through the houses, but there's not hasn't really been anything. Oh, hang on. A CR527. What is a CR527 when it's a bolt action hunting rifle fed from a detachable magazine? Does it have a magazine attached? It does have a magazine attached. It takes 7.6 by 39 millimeters. Oh, that's 54 millimeters. That's 54 millimeters as well. I don't know what that is. Is that scope? Oh, right, you're not here. Ah, okay. What time do you think you'll get on, Chris? Because Chris Thunderpoo said he'd be getting on around 6 o'clock. And if you're both going to get on around 6 o'clock, I might actually go back to bed for a couple of hours. Because I got woken up at 8 AM by Charlie. So, yay, I've had all of 3.5 hours sleep, if that. So I'm quite tired. Bit of an orchard here. Lots of apples. Five, 6. Alright. Well, if that's the case, if neither of you are going to be on until around 6 o'clock, I may... Campfire tripod. That is quite large, isn't it? Takes up 9 spaces. Eat an apple. Get my food up. Yeah, if you guys are going to be on about 6 o'clock, I may actually just do a short stream now and then come back later when I'm more awake. Try and get some sleep. takes for the amount of shit you have to eat. Apples don't seem to be very nutritional in regards to hunger quenching. Although they do give you water as well. Yeah, I haven't found any night vision goggles yet. And we have been to a couple of military tents. Oh, we just ate all those apples. Oh, those apples did fill me up a little bit. Managed to get food all in the white. What was that? Plum. Oh, right. Okay. Go and hoard some food for later, just in case. Just in case we all... Yeah, it'd be good, 3 of us. Hopefully we might even get a 4th, I don't know. I'm not sure... What do you... I don't think we should use party chat. I think we should use in-game chat, but I don't know what you guys think about that. The only reason that I say that is because you can't communicate with anybody that you meet in-game if you're in a party chat. And if you do run into somebody, you may want to have a conversation with them. And the other benefit of in-game chat is that you get a bit of an indication of how far apart you are as well, because the voice dwindles. I don't think I've ever seen so much fruit in the game before. God, my food's already gone down. I think it's because I'm cold. I think they share that with Ark. Your core temperature, if it drops, you need to eat more. Just getting your metabolism up. Did I do this house? All the doors are shut and I generally don't close doors behind me. Maybe I had... Scared the shit out of myself then. Yeah. Alright, okay. Duct tape. Ah, shit. Fuck's sake. Fuck off, will you? Oh, she's still in there. Fucking hell. Fucking zombies. I nearly bloody died then. Fucking grandma's a bitch. Right, okay. Luckily for me, I managed to survive that. I mean, you get one of those zombies on you at night time, and bloody hell. Alright, okay then. Well, I'm gonna end it there, and I'll come back, like I said, when you guys are ready to play in about 2 or 3 hours, and I might try and get a couple of hours sleep between now and then. So hopefully, we'll be back later, and it will be playing with friends, hopefully. So we will see you then. Until then, have a good one. Bye for now.